What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So we got this video here, and it's called BlackRock's CEO quietly admits how he plans to force behaviors, quote unquote, in woke capitalism scam. Now, for those of you who don't know who BlackRock is, they're an asset management company in the United States. They own about 80% of the S&P 500, and they are currently trying to buy up as much residential property as possible, eliminating a class of people who are trying to buy houses to make them renters forever. He's basically America's version of Mark Carney, this guy, Larry Fink. Very terrible. And he just admits the game plan here. So let's see what he's got to say, and then we'll talk about it. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help grow the channel. I really appreciate you guys who do that for me. So let's get into this, then we'll talk about it.
At BlackRock, we are forcing behaviors. If you don't achieve these levels of impact, your compensation could be impacted, okay? You have to force behaviors. And if you don't force behaviors, whether it's gender or race or just any way you want to say the composition of your team, you're going to be impacted. And ultimately, it's still going to take time, but I am just as much shocked as Ken is that we have not seen more opportunities. We're going to have to force change.
How do you force change, though? How do you do something more radical? Have you thought about that? Has the board of American Express thought about more radical things we could do to enhance diversity and inclusion?
Every citizen of the firm has to understand what is acceptable behaviors and what are unacceptable behaviors. If we are not a mirror of who our clients are, we're going to fail. You have to force behaviors. And
interesting, eh? He keeps saying that you have to force behaviors, or your compensation could be quote unquote impacted, aka do what we tell you to outside of what the company rules and policies are, or we'll fire you, or we'll suspend you, or we'll demote you, or something. Play by our woke culture or pay for it. Sounds a lot like Mark Carney, doesn't it? You know the liberals are going to try and reenact Bill C-69. I don't think it'll ever pass, but they're going to try. They want you to say what they want you to say, things that you must say according to them, and if you don't, they'll fire you, they'll demote you, they'll cancel you, they'll do whatever they can to promote their own narrative. A very evil narrative. During the election campaign, Mark Carney kept going on and on and on about, oh, this is a free and fair and democratic country. And really? Well, free speech is a part of that, or it should be. But it's not, is it? It's already not. There's people in this country who have gone to jail, literally gone to jail, and have been charged for misgendering people. It's like, well, you don't have to be rude, okay? Do people go to jail for being rude or for being an asshole? No. And if they were, I got a lot of people to send to jail. Of course, I wouldn't do that because that's stupid. You shouldn't be putting people in jail because you think they're rude, or you think this, or you think there's some radical extremist with traditional values like that RCMP officer said. They keep saying it out loud. They're not hiding it anymore. And yet a lot of people either refuse to talk about it, or they just don't know it, or when they hear it, they don't believe it. Mark Carney and Larry Fink are almost one and the same. And Larry Fink is an evil dude. I'm surprised he doesn't get into politics, to be honest with you, but the fact that the Canadian version of him, Mark Carney, is in politics, and not only that, is our prime minister, is pretty terrifying. It's really sad when you have corporations who are not elected officials, by the way. Mark Carney is an elected official, apparently, but Larry Fink's not, and he wants to force behaviors. And by the way, you know he's got ties to the government, probably pays for some campaigns. And when you have people who pay for government campaigns, the government tends to do what they want, because otherwise they're going to pull the funding and then send it to the other side. They're all bought and paid for. Pierre Poilievre says he's not. I don't know if that's true. I hope not. But if Pierre Poilievre can be influenced like that, like any other politician, we're screwed no matter what. But that being said, I'll say it before. I've said it before, rather, and I'll say it again. I don't trust politicians, but if I had to pick one, it'd be Pierre Poilievre. When I hear him speak about Canada, this would be disgusting to him. He wants freedom. He wants democracy, free speech, people to live their own lives. He's even said it many times. If I were to start my own party, it would be called the Mind Your Own Damn Business Party, which is very great and clever, because that's what this new conservative caucus, rather, the new the new conservative team, that's what they're preaching. Like, hey, we're going to do our job, serve you, and then stay out of your life. And that's what they should be doing. The Liberal government, it's the biggest, most bloated government in the history of Canada. They're spending all this money, $92 billion in deficits, more cabinet members than Justin Trudeau, who each make $200,000 a year. Where do you think that money comes from? Taxpayer money. Now, that idiot Bruce Fanjoy, who was going around campaigning in Carleton saying that, if you elect Pierre Poilievre, you're going to lose your jobs. The union even said to people, hey, if you elect Pierre Poilievre, you're going to lose your jobs. And now that they have elected Mark Carney, guess what's happening? A lot of them are going to lose their jobs. Is that what they meant by elbows up? I don't want to see people lose their jobs. I also didn't want to see a fourth term of a Liberal government. But I guess we can't all get what we want. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you know who Larry Fink is? Have you ever heard of him? And if you have, share me some stories of things that you've heard him say that are ridiculous and evil. Please don't be shy. I really enjoy reading your comments. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new one.